What is up, y'all? It is your girl, Jada S, aka your mom friend. Welcome back to another episode of your mom friend, you guys. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Do y'all like my green? I feel like green just represents like nature. Like I just look like money. How I go from nature to money, y'all? How did I go from nature to money? I look like a freaking green bean right now. I'm just so green. Like, okay, period. I like this green up against this nude. Like this looks cool. I like this. If you are listening and not watching, I am wearing all green right now and I'm looking green, y'all. I'm looking very, very, very green. But what is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. This is episode 2. Oh my goodness, we're 2 episodes in. How are y'all feeling? How did y'all like the first episode? What's on your mind? Let me know. But I'm glad to be back, and today's episode and today's topic is very vulnerable and very real. And so we're talking about it today, as uncomfortable as it is. I feel like I went back and forth a lot about just this episode and just like this topic, but I just feel like I deal with this so much that it's almost like it wouldn't be real of me not to discuss and not to talk about it. So that's what we're doing today. But you already know we got to start with what's in my cup. What is in my cup? Y'all, I ain't doing right. Y'all, I'm drinking me some iced coffee. I'm not doing right. Y'all got to hold me accountable because last week I was drinking some kombucha and now I'm drinking iced coffee. Like, girl, I'm going to need you to make up your mind. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to lose this weight or not? Or not? I do. Oh my God. You know what? How crazy is that? That just ties right into this episode. Like, that ties right in. And you know what? We're just gonna dive right in because that was just See, I gotta sit back. No, that's too back. I was about to be slumped over. But anyways, y'all, today we're talking about postpartum body image and the pressure of snapping back and just how your body changes. Like what does that do mentally? And that's just what we're talking about today. And I am just, let me just tell y'all, pregnancy did its big one on me. I mean, the excessive weight gain, the stretch marks, everything that you can imagine pregnancy did. Pregnancy did. My hips didn't spread. I didn't think my hips could spread any more than they already was. I mean, the stretch marks were just insane. They are just insane. The cellulite then times 10, like my body was just completely unrecognizable after I dropped that little girl. I'm talking like I looked in the mirror and I just, for the first few months, because I'm a C-section mama. Hey, C-section mamas out there. We all know how C-sections, they leave you with a little C-section pouch. And baby, I already had me a little pudge before. So I'm like, okay, what we gonna do? What we gonna do about this C-section pudge? Because it's so stubborn. Like, it's stubborn fat. It's hard to get rid of it. And it's just like every time I look in the mirror, it's just like that thought of like, wow, what if this never goes away? Like, this is here forever. Like, what am I going to do about this? And it's a tough pill to swallow, you guys. It's a tough pill to swallow. Because just a quick little backstory. I was pescatarian for like a year before I got pregnant. And then I got pregnant and I started eating meat again. And after I dropped Layla, I was like, oh, this is why I stopped eating meat, because meat doesn't digest well with me. Like, meat is going to stick to me like glue. Meat is going to stick. And I just feel like it's so hard to regulate your diet when you're pregnant. Let's just talk about that. Pregnancy cravings. Like, God, really? Like, pregnancy cravings are something else. Like, you want what you want when you want it. And I feel like for me, that was my excuse. I used pregnancy as an excuse. Like, okay, I can eat that. I can eat that because I'm pregnant. If I want to eat 3 honey buns back to back to back, I can do that because I'm pregnant. If I want to eat freaking Taco Bell, I ain't had Taco Bell in years. Oh, I'm gonna eat Taco Bell because I'm pregnant. Like, it was just us being pregnant, or me being pregnant was the excuse for just completely disregarding everything that my body needed. But it's just like, when you're pregnant, I feel like your mind, your heart, your baby, it be speaking louder than you. And it's just hard to turn that voice off and say, no, I'm not going to have that. I'm going to have that. Like, what's a healthy diet during pregnancy? let's just start there. What is a healthy diet during pregnancy? If you maintain a healthy diet during pregnancy, baby, I want to be your friend. Can you be my friend? Because that was just impossible for me then in that pregnancy. But for future pregnancies, I'm gonna do my best. But I feel like it was just an excuse to just eat bad and just eat whatever. And it all affected me. It all revealed itself after. Because it's like, when your baby is growing inside of you, you don't know what's baby weight, and you don't know what's actual, like, oh, baby, you gaining weight. Because it just all starts to blend in, and it all just starts to be one thing after a while. And that's what happened for me. I just thought, like, oh, I have a big belly. Like, this girl is big. Like, baby, my baby came out a regular size. Like, so I just feel like I wish I had more discipline during pregnancy. And it's just like, I wanted to work out, but I was just so lazy and so tired that I didn't. And it affected me so much afterwards. Like, now, like, it's still affecting me a year later. And so I wasn't ready. I was not ready for all the body changes that came with having a baby. I wasn't. I was not ready for it. And I feel like no one truly prepared me or told me, like, or held me accountable in that matter of, like, what is about to happen to your body. Not even just like the cervical dynamic, like, down there, but I'm just talking about just like your body, like my face, my skin, my hair, just everything was affected by pregnancy. And no one told me how to deal with it. No one let me know. And let me just say this. I'm only speaking from my experience. This has not happened to every woman. But baby, this episode, this is for my mamas who did not snap back immediately. This is for my mamas who, are still just trying to figure out this new body that they have after having a baby. That's who this is for. I'm sorry. I'm not discriminating because I love all my mamas out there. I love y'all. But I can only speak for my reality and me. And I just want to talk about the pressures of snapping back really quickly. Some women have that glow up. After having a baby. Let's just take a minute to just talk about Keke Palmer really, really quickly. I love Keke. That's my Virgo sis. Love. And I just admired the glow like that baby did for her. I admired that. And I just thought that was just truly amazing. But we got to be honest and say that's just not everybody's story. It's not everybody's story. And I feel like there's so much pressure as a mom to look at what you see and think that that's supposed to be you or your reality. Because I feel like comparing is the thief of joy. We all know that. It's so easy to compare because it's just like, okay, we all moms. We all got pregnant. We all did the same thing. Why is your body reacting that way and mine is not? It's just like, I was constantly, and I still am victim of, or not a victim. I still am guilty of this. But I just compare a lot. It's just like, well, why did pregnancy do me like this? Why did pregnancy do me like this? Like, why is this so uncomfortable? And I think what it is just me having to just say to myself and have a reality check that my body may not ever go back to how it used to be. I think we always say, oh, I'm gonna get my pre-body back, or that my body back then, or it's like we are always comparing our bodies to how it used to be. As if your body didn't just go through a pregnancy. And that is the biggest change, that your body, like, that's just so much trauma. All that trauma your body just went through, and you think your body is going to be the same. It's just like delusion, right? It's delusion that I suffer from daily, because I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my pre-body back. I got clothes in my closet that I'm still keeping because I got hope that, I'm gonna get that body back. And before, when I was wearing that, and that, I'm gonna be wearing that again. Like, it's delusion at this point. It's delusion, because it's just the reality of now. And I think that it's just so hard for me to deal with the pressure, especially being a content creator and being a podcaster and being on camera and all that jazz. It's like, I want to look good. I want to have my body look a certain way. But it's just like, how am I going to adjust? Like, what does this adjustment look like to this new body? And that's hard for me, y'all. That's hard for me. I'm being vulnerable right now because y'all are my girls, y'all are my friends, and like, that's just what I'm going through right now. But hold on, y'all. Hold on. We are going to hop into our Mompreneur Spotlight. Yay! Woo! I'm excited. Because this mompreneur is a local mompreneur. I live in Las Vegas, for anyone who's living under a rock. But I'm just playing. If you're new here, you did not know that. If you just met me, this is your first episode. Hey girl, I'm Jada. I live in Las Vegas, from Cleveland originally. I moved to Tallahassee to go to college. Yeah, y'all get it. But anyways, you guys, so I just want to talk about Miss Latasha Alessi. I hope I'm saying the last name right. Miss Latasha. She is the owner of Penny Cakes LV. She is a local baker here in Las Vegas, Black-owned, woman-owned company. I love my mom. Bosses out there. So I wanted to highlight her because, you guys, my baby girl just turned 1, and we had her birthday party, and I got my cake done by Miss Latasha at Penny Cakes LV. And let me just tell you what my experience was like. My experience was phenomenal. I mean, everything was amazing. Everything was straightforward. I sent her my inspiration. And when I tell you, she did my cake almost identical to the inspiration picture that I sent her. I mean, she was just so professional. She responded back to me in timely manners. Because, when you planning for a party, it's just like so much stress, and there's so many things that you just want to be right. But the cake, I never worried about the cake. Like, everything was just so in order. She was just amazing. And I wanted to highlight her because I just want to just shine some light on the hard work and just like all of the creativity and all of the time that goes into baking a cake and just making desserts for people's special days and special occasions. Like, she has a really amazing job, and I just want to highlight her and tell her I enjoyed the cake. Not only did the cake look amazing, but it tasted wonderful. It tasted so good. I mean, it was amazing. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. I have to highlight Penny Cakes LV, Miss Latasha Alessi. Thank you so much. I will have her information linked down below. Make sure you check her out on Instagram. And if you are in the Las Vegas area, I will say this again. If you are in the Las Vegas area, if you come in here for a birthday, a bachelorette, a girl's trip, a vacation, and you need a cake, baby, Penny Cakes LV will get you right. She will get you all the way together. Tell her Jada S sent you. And yes, you guys, that is my Mompreneur Spotlight. If you want to be featured in the Mompreneur Spotlight, make sure you check the link out in the description box. If you are listening and not watching, take some time out, go to our Instagram page at Your Mom Friend Pod. Click that link in the bio and you can be featured as well. So I just love to highlight my mom bosses. I love to highlight my moms who are doing motherhood and doing the business, about they paper, about they money. I love my money making mamas out there. So yes, you guys, that is the Mompreneur Spotlight of the show. Yay! Woo! Clap it up for mompreneurs out there. But yeah, you guys. So back to the show. Back to the show. So I think my last point is just appreciating okay, so let me know what y'all think about this theory. When people be like, stretch marks are my are like the evidence, or like my war scars, or something like that. And basically the whole, I guess, thing around that is just like appreciating what your body just did, more so than what your body looks like. How do y'all feel about that? Because I know for me, I think I do have a newfound appreciation for the body of a woman and all that it's capable of and all that it just did to bring my baby here. It's amazing how your body works. And I do think that we need to give ourselves a little grace, because it's true. Like, it is incredible what your body can do. But I do feel like that it's normal and it's okay to also have some thoughts about like, well, I don't like the way, that pregnancy did my body. I think it's okay. I think it's a balance, because we're supposed to love our bodies and love our babies, and pregnancy is amazing. And it just did the most amazing thing in the world. And yes, it did. But baby, this pregnancy weight gain, I'm not comfortable with it. So it's just like, what's the balance between my body is amazing because what it just did, and, I have some work to do with my body as well. And I'm going to be patient with myself with my body, but I'm also just not really feeling myself like that right now. What's the balance between that? Because I would like to know. And I'm still trying to find that answer. But for me, I just think I need to do a better job at just finding things that I do like and I do appreciate, because it's so easy to just tear ourselves down and just like compare ourselves. Just like I said earlier, compare what we used to look like and what we used to do and think, but it's just like, we have to realize that we are moms now, and our lives are never the same, and our bodies are never the same, and it's just a different world for us. And so that is pretty much where I'm at with body image right now. I'm adjusting to my new normal, but I'm still trying to take care of myself, y'all. I didn't went vegan, and girl, I went vegan and I hit 100 days, and then I stayed the course. I stayed vegan. Being vegan is, it's an amazing lifestyle, and I absolutely adored being vegan. I loved it. I loved bragging about being vegan. Like, I would go to the restaurants and I would be like, yeah, I'm vegan. And they'd be like, oh, you're vegan. Okay. Like, I just felt like it was just this, like, I don't know, like this bragging opportunity to be like, I'm vegan. Yeah, I'm vegan. So yeah, went vegan, and didn't really I couldn't sustain it. Like, it's just like I couldn't keep it up. Like, I could if I really, really, really put my mind to it, but after that first slip up, I was like, But let me just let me just tell y'all, I do still keep my vegan lifestyle up. I do. But I just have, I have some fish every now and then, and I like to indulge every now and then. So I just feel like I was just so hard on myself, and I was just like really trying to prove something to myself, and it was just like, girl, you didn't have to do all that. Just take care of your body the way that you know how to, and you will be good. I'm tired of being so hard on myself about my body. Now I'm just in a state of, I'm going to do what I can. My body will adjust. My body will run its course. My body will do its thing. but I'm going to do my part in taking care of my body to the best of my ability. I'm going to work out. I'll be in the gym. I'll be in the gym. I don't go too crazy with the sweets. I don't do too much. Like, I do what I know how to do. And I feel like that's all we can do. So yes, you guys, that's my spiel on body image. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments your experiences, what you have been through, about surrounding body image. Girl, Amazon outside my door. I can hear him. I can hear Amazon. But anyways, y'all heard him. Y'all, that was Amazon. That was Amazon. Don't worry. Don't worry. But yes, you guys, let me know what you have been through, what you have experienced when it comes to body image, because I would love to know. I would love to hear your story. And speaking of hearing your story, you guys, we are going to go into moms in the media. Moms in the media. And pretty much moms in the media is basically where I find a tweet, a post, a TikTok, anything on in the media or whatever that made me laugh or that I just want to talk about. But I have to find my phone. Cause girl, I be scrolling and I be seeing y'all posts. Hold on. Where's my phone? Oh, here we go. I found my phone, y'all. I found my phone. So you guys, today's mom in the media. Let's see. Let me see who this person is. Okay, you guys. So moms in the media, today's post is from at Philly Cheesesteaks on Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and pop that tweet in right now. Motherhood is weird because I'll meet a random mom at the park and swap birth trauma stories without even getting their name. Oh my gosh. Why is this hilarious and so relatable? I feel like there's just like this bond. There's just like this unspoken like connection that you have with other moms. And it's just like immediate. It's immediate. Like I would be in the grocery store, you guys, and my baby would be crying. She would be going crazy or whatever because my baby, I'm sorry, this is off topic, but we would be in the aisle with like the baby snacks and like the baby pouches and stuff. And my baby loves her pouches right now. We'll be in that aisle and she will see the pouches and start like she will go crazy because she sees her snacks. Like she want her snacks. Girl, I'll be having to give her the snacks in the store, but I ain't gonna do too much. Anyways, but it's like I'll see a mom in the grocery store when my baby's acting out and the mom would just look at me like, girl, I get it. Like she would just look at me with just like this empathetic look like, girl, I feel you. I know what you're going through. Like, I get it. You good, girl. It's okay. Keep going. Like, I just feel like that encouragement, that like random like look that I just get, I just feel so like refreshed. I'm like, okay, somebody gets me. Somebody gets me. And I feel like that's what motherhood and community is really about. It's just like, okay, I can talk to you about my birth trauma story and you just completely like get it and you just completely like understand. So that is so funny. And you don't even got to get their names, but just know that was needed. Like I needed to vent and express that to you real quick at the park at the most random time. So I get it. And honestly, that's what your mom friend is. I feel like that's what your mom friend is all about. Like, let's just connect. Let's just talk. Let's just gather and unify over what we go through as moms. Like, that's what I'm here for, y'all. But you guys, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Your Mom Friend. You guys, I just get this feeling of just excitement and just love and just like comfort, because I feel like the first episode, I was just really like, okay, I want this episode to be perfect. I want to articulate. I want to do it, and I feel like this second episode, I'm a little bit more loose, I'm a little bit more comfortable. So thank you guys for just being patient with me. Thank you guys for supporting me. Your mom friend. your mom friend, this is only the beginning. So thank you guys so much. Make sure, if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Go to Instagram at Your Mom Friend Pod and give us a follow. And make sure if you are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever, just download and you will get new episodes weekly. But if you want to check us out some more, like I said, make sure you follow us on Instagram, and then you can head to the link in the description and in my bio. And yeah, so thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And until next time, friend. Mwah.